Hello team, my name is Don Brand and my video will be on Chapter 8 from our textbook Sales and Marketing 101 by Chris Grover. Chapter 8 teaches us what justifies an agent's commission and the elements used for meeting the objectives of the real estate firm. We learned some key concepts from Chapter 8, real estate concepts, that I'd like to share with you. The first concept was how salespeople can get listings and earn a higher commission. This is accomplished by providing enhanced services over the competition and building a reputation for doing so. Some of these enhancements include having a special knowledge of a specific aspect of realty. The foreclosure market, for instance, is an example. Another form of enhancement could be very simple. It could be when an agent takes the time to provide weekly updates to the seller. In fact, the list of potential enhancements is perhaps endless and can be anything that goes beyond what your client was expecting from you. Simple, whatever suits you, whatever is going to impress that client, that he will remember it and will pass it on to people that he refers to you. So that will set you apart. It could be as simple as that weekly update, calling the client and saying, you've had 2 people look at the property this week and so far no offers, but got fingers crossed, feeling very optimistic that we have a good marketing strategy. In my experience selling realty, I never got that from an agent, not one time. Most of the time the agents will do the bare minimum, but try to treat that client as that person is your only client. Another key aspect was pyramiding through refinancing. This is the practice of pulling equity out of existing holdings, and then you take those funds and you reinvest into additional properties. That'd be your money for the down payment, closing costs, whatever it may be, maybe money to fix up the property you're buying. That strategy is best implemented when the market is having a sustained period of growth. Otherwise, be prepared to hold the property during a recessionary period and have the wherewithal to do that. Pyramiding was how we purchased our second property. That was back in 1987. We bought our first home in 1978, and at that time I was working for an extremely successful general contractor, doing subcontracting for him and others. When this individual learned that I bought my first home, he gave me some advice that I remember to this day. He said, "You bought your first home? Good, go buy another one." So I waited a decade. I should have took his advice right from the start. I mean, I did have equity in that first house right from the get-go. So there was no reason not to, other than I was busy thinking about other things, building my business, not realizing the potential of real estate at the time. So in summation, the chapter was informative on how to enhance the value of both the agent and the property. From a business perspective, the brokerage must structure a pricing strategy that creates profit. And value is not always recognized by the client. Sometimes you, as the agent, you need to offer up some persuasion. You need to point out features of the profit or the property that you're selling to the buyers that set it apart from other properties. Get them thinking about this one particular property you're showing them, and that can go a long ways. that little bit of persuasion, because chances are they're going to be going to see multiple properties. So give them something to remember your listing by. And that's all I needed to say on that, or wanted to say on that in this short period of time. But I wanted to thank you guys for watching the video. And in closing, as always, I wish you best health, relationships, service, and purpose. Goodbye.